Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a combination of a few things that I've been wanting to do. Someone commented on one of my videos requesting for like an everyday look. An everyday look for me is pretty much like just a baby winged liner, face, but usually I just use like a tinted moisturizer, good brows, some mascara, and a fun lip. A nice mauve or a nice coral, or I do like a darker lip like this, or even a red, but I usually like to play with the lip color. Another thing that I wanted to do was to use this bronzer palette that I bought recently. I got this in like a dollar store here in the Philippines. They have a lot of imported products that are sold at an affordable price, and this particular one from Beauty Treats was being sold for like 299 pesos, so I think it was about 300 pesos. So I thought it was such a steal, and I wanted to be able to create a look using this for my whole face, so like as face and eye makeup as well, and it just felt like this was the right time to do it. And also I was inspired by a particular photo of Rihanna's. Recently she attended like a Lakers game a few months ago, and I just really liked the look. A friend of mine, Sam, also like what did she do? She tagged me in a picture of Rihanna, and I felt like redoing or recreating that particular look. So that is what I have for you guys here today. Sorry I babbled, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. And to the person who requested for an everyday look for me, I know this might be a little bit too much for some people, but this is how I do my everyday look. Sometimes I switch it up, but for the most part, yeah, it's kind of something like this. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We're starting it off with my NARS Tinted Moisturizer, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. This is in St. Moritz. I'm just using this e.l.f. brush to spread it evenly all over my face. I like using tinted moisturizers on a daily basis kasi mas natural. This is a snap of Baby Libby from a few months ago, because this is I filmed this a while back, so that's how she looked. And now I'm moving on to my Makeup Forever palette, which I really adore. I use this almost every day. It's a really good palette and easy to travel with. I'm using the concealer first, and I'm just putting it in my under eye area, or around my nose and mouth, basically where I have dark areas, dark spots, or redness. This is the contour shade on the palette. It's a bit on the warmer side, but I like it. It's very natural, especially if you're more moreno or olive like me, and I'm just putting it all over my face, like on the perimeters. I'm not really contouring with it, more of like warming up the face. I also use the cream blush on this palette, and I used it with a stippling brush. The cream highlight is also really useful. I put it on the tops of my cheeks and on my nose bridge and in my inner corners of my eyes. I'm setting my face with this RCMA no color powder, but I'm not really baking or anything. I'm just putting it all over the face. So I just made sure na wala akong creases sa under eye area. And then I'm using this e.l.f. brush. It's a blush brush, I think, that I'm using to set the under eye, around my nose, basically the T-zone, and then I'm gonna set the rest of the face. Pero like I said, hindi siya kailangan parang bake style. You're just really putting it all over to kind of mattify everything and make sure that everything stays. So ganyan, swirl it all over, and even on the eyelids, just to keep your eyes from oiling up. I have pretty oily eyelids. This is my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand. I forgot to, well, I kind of felt like kulang yung concealer na nilagay ko. I wanted to highlight a bit, so I put it over the powder. That's okay. Sometimes it's okay when you do this. But better siguro kung under siya or before you set. So I put it in my under eye area, on my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, the T-zone basically, and then I'm gonna set all of that all over again. This is my Benefit brow pencil in number 3. It's a little light for me, pero okay lang kasi the lips that we're doing today are pretty dark, so I'm okay with like a lighter eyebrow. I'm just using this to define my brows. It's a pretty natural looking brow, nothing too crazy for today. Natural look lang. This is a really good pencil to create yung mga parang hair-like strands, especially for me kasi kulang ako ng hair dun sa gitnang area. So, okay to pang pantay, but I would prefer siguro a slightly darker tint. I'm using my Essence eyebrow powder, which has been a favorite of mine for a while now. Yeah, I've been using Essence for a really long time. I'm so happy people are also discovering it now. It's a great brand and it's so affordable. It's just that it's getting harder for me to find the stuff that I want because it's always sold out. I also used my MAC pencil for this one, by the way, I forgot to mention. And then I'm just cleaning up with concealer and some brushes. And then I'm setting it all with my Essence Make Me Brow mascara. Alright, that's done. And then I'm going into the bronzer palette. This is a mix of matte and shimmers. I'm using it for my eyes and also the rest of my face. So, bumalik lang ako dun sa translucent powder to set my eyelids. But then I move on to the palette itself to start with the eye color. So, first I'm defining my crease a little bit with this yellowy beige color. And then I move on to that orangey shade on the top row. And I just concentrated quite messily on the eye crease. And then I move on to this really warm brown at the end. And then I'm just gonna put it like right under where I first put that, where I put the second shadow. So medyo mas defined siya ng konti because it's a little bit under that crease that I created. And I'm just sticking to the outer area till about the middle portion, not so much dun sa loob. So you see that we've created some depth over there. I'm moving to that much lighter shade and mixing it with a bit of shimmer on the lower row, and I'm using that as my lid color. So I'm putting it in the center and I'm bringing it to the corner of my eye as well, or the inner corner. And then I'm just blending that again a little bit for the crease area, going in with a few of the brushes I used earlier, and then finally with a clean one to make sure that there are no harsh lines. And then I'll continue to clean up that area and make sure wala talagang harsh lines. And then I'm gonna curl my lashes and make sure to get those hairs standing and move on to my Catrice liquid eyeliner. So I was, trying to do a baby wing, but the case with wings and liquid liners, they start out small and then eventually sobrang laki na nila kasi pinapantay mo. And that's the same thing that happened here. So I just tried my best. I'm not very good at this. I'm fairly decent when it comes to winged liner. I tried my best na magbantay sila. So I ended up with kind of a thicker wing than I wanted, but you just deal. I moved on to my Kat Von D pencil or liquid pen because that's easier to maneuver. And if you notice, mas malaki lang yung isang eye than the other one, yung liner, kasi may folded yung lid ko dun sa isang eye. And then I moved on to this Rimmel mascara to just get the lashes up. And this is an Essence black eyeliner to line yung upper lid ko. Ah, here's baby Libby. She was so tiny and sleepy. Okay, and then going back to the palette this time, I'm going to use that orangey shade for my lower lash line, and I'm going to concentrate on the outer corner till the center. And then I switched brushes to kind of blend that out a little bit more. This is a little more fluffy than the one I was previously using. I'm taking a pencil brush and using the warm brown shade, and I'm going to further define the lower lash line. Same lang, outer corner till the center. Thus, I'm using these lower two shimmer shades to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. This is my matte Giga Black lash mascara, which I'm out of and I miss. Perfecto for the lower lash line. Sobrang winner yan. This is my Rimmel nude eye pencil, and I use that to brighten up my eyes by putting it on my waterline. And now onto the face, ginamit ko yung dalawang kulay na yun sa taas to warm up my face. Not so much contour, bring out my cheeks a little bit, pero hindi naman siya sobrang harsh contour. Really warming up the outer parts of my face. After that, I moved on to my stippling brush again and a little bit of that blush color sa ilalim, tsaka yung orangey color ulit sa taas. Just putting that on my cheeks. And then I use these two colors that are pearly and pink as my highlight. I put it on the tops of my cheeks, and then a little bit on the tip of my nose and on my Cupid's bow as well. I love this palette. Super affordable too, right? And then I used the same palette to kind of define my nose and also bring out my lower lip a little bit more. So that's a little trick if you guys weren't aware of that. This is an eyeliner that I think I got from LA Girl if I'm not mistaken. And I'm just lining my lip. But first, the liquid lip that I'll be using today is a bit drying, so kailangan talaga meron kang lip balm first. And usually I do use lip balm as the first step before putting any lipstick on. This is from Jazzy Collections, and they call it a lip gloss, but to me it's a super dry liquid lip, and it's a beautiful color. This is from Wet n Wild. It's a duo, banana powder and also like toffee na bronzer. And at the time I did this, wala pa siya dito, pero now it's available. You can find it in the Wet n Wild corners of PCX, and it's really affordable. And then I'm just putting a little more on my lashes, and then that's it. I'm done with this look. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you got to pick up something. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye!